Hello everyone, this is Reggie again with A-Team Appliance, and today I just want to talk about inventory. Now, if this is for appliance flippers, so if you buy washers and dryers, refrigerators, whatever, and you flip them, you fix them up and sell them to turn a profit, this video is for you. So I want to talk about inventory in this one. I have another one talking about marketing, but with inventory. So as far as me, I've been in the business for 10 years, and I do repairs, and I also sell machines, primarily focusing on washers and dryers. The reason why I focus on washers and dryers is because they're the easier way to go. And my philosophy, especially in my market, I'm in the Atlanta metro area, so I believe you can focus on something that you like, that's easy for you, and just market the crap out of it and be busy with that. Because obviously I can make more money selling refrigerators and ovens and all that stuff. But what I like about washers and dryers, they're easier to manage. They're easier to fix than all the other appliances. Way easier to clean comparing to like a refrigerator or an oven. And it just makes more sense. And you have a broader customer range too, because you also people that live in apartments need washers and dryers compared. They usually don't buy refrigerators or ovens because apartments already comes with those things. So anyway, yeah, and it's easier for if you're a one-man show. So washers and dryers primarily, but this advice applies to all appliances. So when it comes to inventory, I know I started out with buying from wholesalers. So I start off. So there's places you can go. There's whole warehouses where these guys get returned appliances, not the newer stuff. It's older stuff. I still don't know to this day where to get these things from. I think they go to a big auction or they can hook up with Sears or something. And typically, you pay about, at the time, $50, $60 a machine, which really eats into your profit, because the average machine sells for $150 if you offer a warranty and delivery. If you don't offer that, then a lot less. And also you got to store it, you got to market it, you got to clean it, and it takes time, labor, and all that, blase. So that's probably the worst one to start off with, but you got to do what you got to do. So yeah, I used to spend about $2,000-$2,500 every month buying from those guys, because I didn't know where else to get them, and really it helped start me off too, because I would get those machines, and then in my marketing I would do free delivery in exchange for your old machine. That way you can cut out people trying to haggle you or negotiate over the price of their broken machine that they don't care for anyway. And Lowe's or Home, the new guy, the new machines, when you go buy a new machine, they actually charge $35 to haul away the old machine. They don't pay the customer; they charge you to take it away. So, so I'm not a big fan of paying customers for their machines because it's not a big value to them. And they always say, all you can do is fix it up and sell it. Yeah, but not all of them. I mean, especially if it needs an expensive part, or some ones just aren't worth trying to flip. They're worth more on parting out or take them to the junkyard. So instead of playing that game, I offer free delivery. I don't do that now because I'm at another level right now. But so if you guys starting off, inventory is key. So that's the worst place to buy it from is the wholesale places. But you got to do what you got to do to get started. You can also buy them from scrap guys. Pros and cons with scrap guys is the machines will be rough, beat up, and they'll drop anything they pick up off to you. Now there's a trap with that, because if they're gonna drop off the stuff nobody else wants, like GEs, Frigidaires. You want direct drive starting off. I've mentioned that in another video. Whirlpool, Kenmore, that's what you want. But they'll drop off the stuff nobody else wants that takes longer to fix. That may have bad bearings, front loaders, especially the scrap guys. They love to try to talk you up on them. Oh, this is so beautiful. Look how good this machine is. This is like new. Yeah, it is, but it requires probably 5 hours of labor to change out the spider bearing. on a machine I can only sell for $200, you know, $200-300. So no. So scrap guys are a good source, because you know, it depends on your area, because you can get some good stuff, but you got to be very strict with those guys and say, hey, this is what I want, or have them send you a picture to your phone on the machine before they bring it to you. And even those guys, I only pay $25 a machine from the scrap machine, because right now scrap prices are like here. It fluctuates from 3 to 5 cents a pound, and you're talking about a 100-pound dryer, you know, 125-pound washer. You know, it's $4 if my math is right. It's not a lot of money, put it that way. And so don't complain, you know. So I'll give you $25 unless they ask, you know, somebody else paying, and if somebody else is paying them more money, you know, more glory to him. Because what'll happen is that guy will pay a lot of money, and then he won't be consistent, though. He'll stop. So I found a sweet spot to be $25, maybe $20. That way they are getting, you know, I only want to hit them at 10 because I want them to bring some good stuff. And plus I'm making some money, so you want to support those guys too, because they're hurting right now with the way scrap prices are. So scrap guys, another source is private sellers. You got homeowners, you know, like you can put an ad out for free pickup, you know, free, you know, don't say scrap removal, but say washer and dryer pickup for free. And you can put ads out with that, and you can pick them up for free. There are a lot of people who want to get rid of stuff, and you actually get better stuff from those people than you get from the scrap guys. And I think sometimes it's the same, because the scrap guys are actually picking up for them people, and they throw them back in their truck, and that's when they get scratched, and you know, they roll them downstairs and all the other stuff they do with them. So individual sellers, you know, put an ad out, free haul away, or you can even offer, you know, free haul. You know, give me your washer and dryers, and I'll install your new ones. I wouldn't offer delivery, but I'll offer installation of your new machines, or some you know, something catchy. Or yeah, don't pay the big box stores the $30. You know, give them to me for free, and I'll hook up your machines for you. So you can do that, but there's a ton of people giving away washers and dryers. People move into new homes that comes with them. They don't want them. You know, wife says, "Oh, I got my own machines." You have a hostile takeover when, you know, a guy gets with a girl, and you know, the guy stuff has to go. So the hostile takeover situation. So you gotta get rid of machines, and they're heavy to move. So a lot of people just don't have the equipment to move them. Also, purchasing. You can go and buy machines from danger. I feel sorry for is the average Joe looking to save a buck by buying from individual, and they get it, and the next thing you know, it needs, you know, $500-600 worth of repairs, which exceeds the value of the actual machine. So as technicians, we know to look for. It's not such a big risk. I mean, I've been burned. I've been, like, you know, I've missed something because I didn't want to completely tear the machine apart in front of the customer or in their garage. But it's no big deal to me, because, you know, I have a parts business that I sell used appliance parts. And I have, you know, and I know I'll make my money back on the next one, you know, or there's something I can use on the machine for a part. I might have paid more than I wanted to, but, you know, it's still not that big of a deal. But yeah, you'll have, you know, people hide stuff. Sometimes they'll do it on purpose. Sometimes they'll do it out of ignorance, you know, because, you know, sometimes you get used to that little, you know, the little flaw, you know, having to wiggle the knob for it to turn on, or, you know, you kind of get used to that and you forget to mention it. So I get that sometimes. With a dryer, you know, it takes 3 or 4 times to dry clothes. That's a big one people will not say anything about. But, you know, as a tech, you get to it, you clean the air duct out, and you see all this lint inside there, and, you know, you clean it out and keep it going. So the one I recommend the most is all of them. All of them. Find your niche. Depends on your business, who you are, how you're selling your machines, because I'm going to do a video on different types of flippers. You get some guys who just want to, you know, just turn and burn, you know, sell them super cheap. You got other guys who, you know, you're doing it part-time, or you, like myself, you've got multiple businesses to run, and so you don't have a lot of shop time to flip machines. So you sell them a little higher to slow down the volume and make it worth your while too. But I do recommend all those sources, because, you know, you can find a good scrap guy that brings you some quality machines, and that saves you the trouble having to go pick them up. He brings them to you, all that good stuff. If you find a particular machine that you are making a killing on, like say a stackable, those two of the laundry centers, I know I sell those for like $500 or $600. You can probably get 7 or 8 if you're patient. And hey, you might go to the wholesale place and buy theirs for $100, and because it's there and you can grab it. So just find your niche. I wouldn't commit to one particular thing, but just find your niche, what works best for you and what works best for your business as far as sourcing inventory. But the biggest thing is get inventory. Get inventory. My next video is going to be on marketing, because marketing is like myself. I got to throttle back my marketing sometimes because of the volume. The in a slow economy, in a nice good economy, which we have right now, you will always have, I won't say this is a recession-proof business, but it's close to it. People need washers and dryers, and then if the economy tanks, and they'll be buying more. Actually, that increases people actually buying used or having theirs repaired. So, there's so many different roads to success in this business, through selling refurbished, pre-owned, doing repairs. You can do scratch and dent, which is another level. I mean, you need a big investment for that. But there's so many different levels. Anyway, this is Reggie, A-Team Appliance. Don't forget to subscribe. That way you get notifications when I have a new video out. And don't forget to like, because that actually helps me do more videos. Helps pay for it, my time, and I love sharing my experience. Any questions, feel free to comment below. I usually will respond as soon as I see them. Again, this is Reggie with A-Team Appliance. See you in the next video.